Hi, my name is Steph Talent, and I'm here today with my friend Nancy Webster, who is a homeschooling mom, wife, and homeschooling mom of 8 children, some of whom are special needs, and she's also a hobby farm manager and health researcher, and a lot of you may know her from the articles that she has written for Beautiful. She's written articles for us for the last couple of years, and we always love it when we're able to get an article from her. So today we ask our Facebook fans if they could ask Nancy a question, what would it be? And so I have several questions here for you, Nancy, from your fans who've been reading your stuff. But Cindy wants to know, how do you have time for all of that, for your big life? And she also wants to know what animals are on your farm.
I'm going to answer the easy question first. In the past, we've milked dairy goats one time because I was unable to nurse our last baby. And so we gave him that instead of formula. And we have also raised a whole bunches of meat chickens because we don't want to eat the ones from the grocery store and we can't afford the ones from Whole Foods.
Right.
We raise chickens for eggs. And we have a cow, Miss Emily. And she's my baby.
Beautiful.
She's a Jersey, and we've had Miss Emily for 3 years. We've had a couple other cows before her. Right now, she has a calf named Katie, and we've had some meat cows in the past, but not right now because they just kept getting out of the fence, and it was too much trouble. It's easier for us just to buy grass-fed beef from somebody else. And our daughters have 6 horses, 3 ponies, 3 horses. I think I've covered them all. So
one time you guys had sheep. Didn't you have sheep at one time?
Oh, yeah, sheep. Oh, yeah. Can't believe I forgot that. Our daughter started with sheep in 4th grade with 4-H, and she's graduated now. We've had meat sheep and hair sheep. We've all gotten into the spinning and the weaving and all that kind of stuff. So they've been really fun. We've got 2 left, and when the weather gets cool, I think we're going to butcher them just because they take special fencing, which we're not having right now because it's all been
logistics.
Broken.
So now for the hard part of the question, how do you have time for all that?
We don't. I guess I'm kind of a visionary, and so I see all these cool things I want to do with homeschool, all these cool things I want to do with crafts, and all these cool things I want to do with eating and nutrition, and all these cool things I want to do with animals. And real life is that it's too much. So we have to make priorities, and that means a lot of times our kitchen goes to pot. Sometimes our day for school, I always read aloud to the kids every single day, unless it's an emergency or something. But a lot of it is we just have to work in real life. And I've got, our oldest child is 24, our second one is now 22 and 20, and down from there to 9 years old. And I've learned that they learn in spite of me. So it's taken, I guess we've got enough fruit now to show that the homeschool part, it's come anyway, and they're all cool, and they've taken their various bents. And we get in enough school without me stressing over getting every single thing done in that program. And then the animals, it costs a whole lot of money to do it right with the perfect setup, and we don't have that, so we improvise a lot of times. So sometimes that slows us down. Sometimes it's not as perfect. Sometimes animals escape when they should be in, like the sheep I was talking about earlier. But in the long run, that's rewarding. I focus the most on the health stuff. I've always been interested in it for a long, long time.
Is that because of your special needs children?
Yes,
is that why it's such a... They've
been our big motivator, I think. We have a daughter with Down syndrome. She's a twin to Rachel. They're right now they're 15 and a half. And then we have 2 with obvious autism stuff, especially one who makes everybody else seem easy in comparison, I guess. And so that's been my driving force this whole time to do the nutrition stuff. And it inspires me to say, okay, so that hadn't gotten done, so we hadn't done this, but I really have to make this bone broth. I really have to go ahead and, in fact, our garden this year, we grew 40 organic cabbages. I was so proud of ourselves. It was our first successful time.
That's
and
amazing.
I turned it all, and the kids helped me to do it all. So
how much sauerkraut did you get out of all of that?
Probably all total about 10 to 12 gallons.
Wow,
Yeah.
that's a lot.
Yeah. So,
That'll get you all the way through winter. It should.
that was fun. Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
All right, well, if you could say, if you have one nugget to pass on to other moms as far as how do you determine what the priority is? Because when you have the house falling down around your ears and a lot of things aren't getting done at all the same time, for you as a mom, what trumps what? How do you sit there and look at all that needs to be done and say, what's the most important thing here?
sometimes I'm putting out fires. A lot of it, I pray, and I hope that God will show me what the most important thing is. Sometimes the most important thing is just screaming to me, and it's got to be done.
Yeah.
I'm not real organized, so a lot of it is that. We have the advantage of older children now, and that's changed everything. I've worked with our kids since they were little. They know how to work, and so they do a whole lot of the burden for me now, too. So we share the load, and we get more accomplished than we did when they were little. So,
well, that's
that's how it
encouraging
works.
to me, because I have a 4-year-old. I'm expecting our second one, and I feel like I'm just in the trenches of trying to do it all myself. And so that's really encouraging that that phase of life turns over into another phase of life where you have extra hands.
Oh, yeah. And Noelle, she can already unload the dishwasher and set the table.
She
and all
stuffs
those
the
little
wet clothes in the dryer.
in the clothes.
But it's
and
still
then
the high supervision stage.
it's so much trouble. And you have to go redo it sometimes in secret, you know, when they don't know if they made their bed
That's
gross or
right.
something. Although I don't worry about made beds. If they get their blanket thrown up over it, I'm proud. But,
Absolutely.
But those things, and then little by little, they turn into these amazing people who take responsibility onto themselves, and we always work together. So that's really good too.
That's so cool. Well, thank you so much, Nancy. And we'll have another question for you in part 2.
Okay.